Hello, I am Jin-Suk Ro, Assistant Professor in the Department of Biomedical Engineering at the University of Houston. I'm also Director of Rehabilitation Engineering for Improving Motor Control, called RAIN Lab at U of H. We started about 4.5 years ago, and then now we have 3 Ph.D. students, 4 master's students, and 4 undergraduate students. 3 out of the 4 undergraduate students will continue their studies as accelerated master's program. So we are about a group of about 10, slightly over 10 people. Now we are inviting 2 new lab members, one as a postdoctoral research fellow funded by NIH T32 grant, and then the other is the PhD student funded by NSF Career Award. All positions can start from 2023. Here we have the details on the one postdoctoral fellowship position. Since this position is funded by NIH T32 grant, a citizenship or the permanent residency is required. The finalists will be co-mentored by myself and Dr. Dmitry Sayenko, the director of the Neuromodulation and Recovery Lab at the Houston Methodist Research Institute. Expected experience is in the field of neurophysiology, neurorehabilitation, or biomedical engineering, and expertise in electrophysiology, neurostimulation, or motor control is expected. The potential projects would be to examine the spinal contribution and cortical contribution to abnormal intermuscular coordination after stroke by using synergistic combination of research tools available in my group and in Dr. Dmitry Sayenko's group. Details on the PhD student: we would expect the student would have research interest in the field and at least have a bachelor's degree in engineering or science, with all the qualification below would be required. The preferred qualification may include publication record in the field, master's degree in science and engineering, and strong programming skills. Below are the resources for interested candidates. Most of all, if you are interested in, please contact me at jroh@uh.edu, and we can definitely discuss furthermore after this meeting. Let me briefly introduce our lab in terms of the research focus and tools. Our group is interested in both science and engineering. We are working on understanding the neuromechanisms of motor coordination in HELP and stroke. We also work on translating the resultant scientific findings into neurorehabilitation to develop novel rehabilitation strategies to improve motor function after stroke. We are currently focused on the 3 major research lines. Stroke induces changes in the intermuscular coordination patterns that would decrease the quality of life. So we are currently developing newly emerging intermuscular coordination by using neuromodulation tools and EMG-guided exercise to improve motor function after stroke. We also work on understanding the contribution of different descending pathways and also the spinal pathways to arm intermuscular coordination after stroke. We combine machine learning principles, robotics, and different types of the measures to develop multimodal automated assessment of motor impairment after stroke. All 3 lines of the research are funded by NIH, NSF, American Heart Association, and the company research funding. We extensively use robotic device. We have at least 3 different types of the robots. EMG, electromyographic activity, is often the key features of our study. We record the brain activity. We give certain perturbations in the brain. Also, our work is so much data analysis driven, And we also work on the kinematics and kinetics to address these questions. Do you want to go to the lab and look around the lab a little bit?
Hello, my name is Kang Seo, fourth year PhD student in Rain Lab. The major focuses of my current research are characterizing abnormalities in intermuscular coordination of upper extremity after stroke and developing an EMG-guided rehabilitation training protocol that targets abnormal intermuscular coordinations in stroke survivors. With a great support from the mentor and other lab members, I'm getting close to the end of my PhD program. Throughout the years in the lab, I have experienced and learned numerous innovative and exciting sciences and engineering, which have huge potential to contribute to this field of human neurorehabilitation. I'm really grateful to be a part of this lab.
My name is Yun. I am a PhD student in Dr. Ro's lab. One line of research in this lab that I'm working on is identifying the characteristics of motor impairment after stroke and developing an automated motor impairment quantification system using rehabilitation robotics. What I like most about this lab is I can not only learn fundamental mechanisms of neuromuscular coordination with different modalities, such as EEG, EMG, and kinematics and kinetics, but also how those mechanisms translate into neurorehabilitation intervention using the advanced exoskeleton, such as KINAR and Harmony. So, if you're interested in researching rehabilitation for neurologically impaired individuals, I think this lab would suit you.
Hi, my name is Manuel Portilla, and I am a third-year PhD student in Dr. Ro's lab. My research is about to quantify the effects of MEP operant conditioning and understand the selective roles of descending pathways in motor coordination after stroke. The thing that I like the most about this lab is the environment where we are able to work and also the different equipments and skills that we can develop.
I do my work because I want to see some positive changes in people's life through research and education. Do you have the same vision? If you have the same vision and the research interest, skills, and experience relevant to the job description of one postdoc and one new PhD student, then why don't you join us and then work together to make the vision be actualized step by step? Thank you for listening.